Hello everyone, my name is YutoIsoya and welcome back to Mewgenics. Where I last left off, it's been a couple of days since I last recorded the last session here. I believe we took care of the spider in the caverns area, and it was a little bit of a delayed fight. Recording time went a little bit long, which is I was debating if I should keep continuing on recording these, but I'm still enjoying the game very much, even despite some of the mechanics of the game kind of like being of a delaying kind of sort. But so I'm gonna keep on recording here and just just try to enjoy and see if keep seeing if people are still interested in seeing this or not. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and just say end the day, and we'll see what happens here. All right, we got some people getting together here, and we got a kitten. Huzzah! I'm probably just going to skip through these really quick, and then we'll just see what the results is, just to speed up the recording times here, so... Yep, so we got Fugi and Jimmy, but wasn't into it. We did get a fight. Did Leonard survive? Yeah, unfortunately we lost someone, but Leonard did get more strength, so Leonard is our top-tier fighter. Hey dude, I was looking in your windows and seeing you got lots of cool junk in there. Oh me? I'm Baby Jack. At least that's what the people around here call me. My Nana says it's cause of how talented I am. I am a superhero, you know? Nana also says a good boy do nice things, so I get a gift for you. What I just give you? That's what rich people call furniture. Furniture around these parts is filled with Jesus juice. Really? Well, we can't talk about that later. See that tab up there? Click it and then you can fill your house with all kind of junk. Alright, so now we've unlocked furniture, and I think on our last round we had at least 2 furniture boxes that we picked up along the way. As you can see here, we have stuff that gives you stimulation, appeal, and then we also have comfort stuff too, so yeah, be my Nana with my little shack. Okay, we do have some poop here. Let's go ahead and clean that up real quick before we get into the furniture aspect. We did pick up someone that has catnap and has good speed and good crit, so he'd be a good candidate for like a rogue. Go ahead, or a thief, I should say. Let's go back to here and say, okay, so we got a couple different pieces here. What I'm going to do is putting some stuff up here. One comfort, but get more appeal. Okay. So right now we're not really in the most comfortable kind of position here. Let's go ahead and say, let's get some comfort up here. Then we'll get the sideways T block up here as well. Just do something like that just to get things squared off here. And I just realized that the furniture that we have in here is different from my other playthroughs, which is kind of cool. And then think about that. Do we want to have more comfort in our upper area versus our lower area is the question. Because I kind of want to start getting them a little bit more comfortable so that we can have more of a essentially better breeding potential. So do something kind of like that for right now, and just having more cats in one area will also start affecting things, so we have to just keep in mind as well. Now we have Jelly here, unfortunately. Jelly was okay. Decent stats though, but yeah, he was okay. Hunter, Spoon, take aim. Yeah, unfortunately we did lose one of our kind of defenders for our first boss that would come up, but we're going ahead and just trash our cat here. I'm sorry, this is not my favorite thing to do, but we have to do it. Like so. Okay, so let's just take a... Oops, don't want to put you there, but we just want to see what we have here to go by. Tracy wants a retired cat, I believe, which I don't think we'll have anyone that's really like retired, but we can just double check here. I would rather save a cat that we don't like to be sent to the retirement home, and save these guys for like people who have higher requirements like Butch or Frank here, so we will keep that in mind. Let's see, are we good to go on the expedition already? Let's see here. We do have enough cats to go on expedition now. Let's see, so we have Mia Maya here. Fifi is still too young. Layla, Sadie, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get this group going here. I think Layla will be are all good candidates here. Yeah, everyone has really good stats from being bred with the good stats of the other cat. So that's the benefit of doing it that way. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get a group going here. And let's see, we'll get you, 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 and one more is you. Okay, this will be good start here. So let's go ahead and depart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here real quick, or a pause, and I'll go ahead and select the class as well as have the gear equipped on everyone. And so I'll be right back. So hold on one sec. Hello everyone, welcome back. So yeah, I went ahead and picked the classes here as well as the starting equipment for everyone. As you can see here, we have Layla, who's our fighter. They have the 1 + 1 = 3 ability, which is very nice. So it means that every ability I have is going to be 3 mana, but we can only use it once per turn. And it has some good starting stats already, and as you can see the equipment here, I'm just going to go through it real quick, like so. And then we have Sadie, is going to be our cleric. They have Scrubs and the Conjoined Eye, and then they have these abilities here. Very lovely as well. We have Mia. Mia has the Boxing Charm, which means she has one more bonus attack, and then the Horse Blinders as well. And she can distract and then apply a marked whenever you do a critical hit. So this, in combination with this, will start getting kind of a combo going with the crits here. So that'll be lovely. And same thing for Mafnet here. He has the Boxing Charm and extra reach, which is lovely. So you do have Heavy Shot. Just shoot with... Okay, oh, actually, they changed the percentage, I think. I believe this used to be 70% chance to miss. Now it's 50. Oh, that must have been an update since I last saw that, so... And then we have Fleabag, okay. So yeah, so this is our starting group here, and let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and lock in here. Alright, it's the Penny Pinchin Fists, embark upon an adventure. Brawn over brains! Okay, let's see what we got here. Go ahead and do our first fight here. And let's see how good our group is. Alright, so we have you to start off with. Unfortunately, we have you guys here. Unfortunately, we can't get into range really to attack, so let's at least clear the body here. And yep, can't do anything else, so go ahead and end turn. Alright, let's go ahead and get you going up here. Unfortunately, we're just going to be really out of range, which is alright, but we will do... Let's go ahead and just say shield on you so you don't run away. And end turn. Holy weapon... If I were to heal you... Like so... Okay, so it has to be healable, like recoverable health that has to be healed. Okay, good to know. And castable once per turn. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward here. Fortunately, our starting position was just a little bit far away, so we couldn't really do much with that, so that's a shame, but let's see. And we'll end our turn. And they're not even moving forward. Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and get into range here. We'll say... we'll smack you. And I think, unfortunately, yeah, the body's going to be in the way. So instead of doing something, we'll just end our turn and keep going. Alright. We could go ahead and move up to here. Yeah, might as well start getting into range so they can start attacking here. Let's go ahead and embrace and clear the poop. And we'll end our turn. Alrighty, we got our healer here, who's unfortunately, again, not going to be able to do much here. But we will be ready to be healing. So we'll go ahead and say, go to here for now. And we'll end our turn. Alright, let's go ahead and move up here. Let's go ahead and try to do a heavy shot here. Still missed. Oh, but there we go. Got a good crit there. So now we should be spawning some fleas, which is lovely. Let's go ahead and just do that. And we'll go and do that. And we'll end our turn, and we get 2 fleas. Awesome. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and move forward here. Yeah, we have some pretty good speed here, which is lovely. So let's go ahead and say go to here. Just double check that we have only 3 enemies left. That's correct. Go ahead and distract you. Not gonna really matter, but it's the principle. Okay, and we'll end our turn here. Let's go ahead and just smack here. And we will... Could spin, but let's just go ahead and brace here and end our turn. And yeah, I don't think we need to do any healing. We could just pick up some drops here real quick. And see what happens when we do this. And can we dash to here? Yeah, and pick up the money. Lovely. Could res them, but that would be kind of pointless here. And we'll say, let's try to do a heavy shot. And it worked, okay. They definitely buffed that ability from what I remember, which is lovely. And we'll see what we got here. So we got Shard, shoot projectiles, Picnic, last hit, or Cupid's arrow. Shot that damages inflicts charm. Okay. Problem is, we don't have the best mana here, and 12 is going to be a lot. So, we could do a secondary healer, which might be nice. Or it could do a last hit. If this kills it, refresh your basic attack. I feel like that's kind of a waste of an ability here. Yeah, this wasn't really the best route, but I think just having a backup healer, I think will be lovely. So let's go ahead and do Picnic here. Yeah, it wasn't my best level up, but that's okay. Alright, so... Oh, okay, so we got a situation where we get lots of poop. There's extra poop and sewage in every battle. Okay, let's see what that entails on the map here. Okay, so we just have some creep tiles here. That's alright. Can we get into range of things? Is there a way we can do this where we can kill 2 people with 1 attack here? We could... Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. We could, but we would be more susceptible to being attacked here. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? So we'll go ahead and say, let's get rid of you and you. And we'll face this way and end our turn. Alright, let's see where we can go to. We got him there, so we'll go ahead and just move up to here. Say boop. And we might as well go ahead and say... You're saying I can't use the shield there. Let's go ahead and get use done so that you can be hit real quickly and you'll be all set. Alright. We got our person here. Okay, so this dash, holy weapon, a dash attack with range damage equal to the amount of HP you healed. Okay. So that also increases their range whenever we heal. So, okay, we'll end our turn here. He's stunned. We'll get into range to here. We'll go ahead and say... We'll try heavy shot to you. Oh, okay, that is a much better hit rate, which is lovely. Can't do anything else, so we'll end our turn. Arrow. Yeah, so we did get him into a little bit of a danger zone here, but that's alright. We can now heal him up. We'll go ahead and do that. Like so. So now we have a dash attack that does 5 damage. Okay, that's kind of cool. On your turn, all set gain. Okay, so yeah, just gained health and mana. Okay, that's good to know. And then for you, you are not going to be able to move much, unfortunately. But we can do that. And let's just go ahead and say, let's go get you some money here. And end our turn. And he died to the creep. That's nice. Okay. Alright, let's go into range here. Excuse me. We'll try again to do a heavy shot. And wow, yeah, that seriously has been buffed from my past experience from using that ability. Alright, so we got level 2 for Mia here. They got shallow teleport behind a unit. Throw a nail that flecks poison in North shield. Each enemy in your line of sight. Okay, we got assassinate. That's 50% crit chance. Or greed step. I love greed step here. Being able to teleport to some money is really good for getting in and out of combat. So let's go ahead and do that. And we got brown belt, +1 damage. If you end your turn with unused base attacks, gain that many backflips. Oh, okay. We could give that to our cleric here, since they're going to be, you know, they might have some downtime in between things. So yeah, let's go ahead and give that to our healer here. Okay, let's continue to get our reward here. We got the knight, so it's going to be a movement ability. Yeah, jump in an L shape. I think I like having the idea of Layla being able to jump in, and so we'll do that. Alright, what do we got next here? A strong current of water impedes Sadine's way forward. Just swim across or jump over. No thanks, let's just go around. And as a result of that, she gets a broken ball. Lovely. Oh boy. Okay, let's go to our first mini-boss here. We got Fenrir. Okay, so they're going to be hiding in the bushes a lot and impeding our crit chance here. But we do have the ability to distract and hit them multiple times. And there we go. Already halfway dead. Lovely. Oh, and thank you for getting closer into range as well. Let's go ahead and move to here. Can we get behind you? I don't think we can, so... Go ahead and try to stun you, though. Unfortunately, you missed. Spin attack. Oh, they do have a pushback. I did not know that, so... Go ahead and just brace and end their turn. I've already forgotten where the traps are, but that's okay. Yeah, might as well just go up and heal and attack, so... And we missed, unfortunately, so... But we did heal up a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get into range here. Unfortunately, we do not have range. Let's go ahead and just clear some poop here. Oh, actually we can't, so never mind. We'll end our turn. Okay, honestly, I've not been paying attention to traps, which is kind of a bad thing, but what can you do? Go ahead and go here. We'll distract. Already seeing Greed Step in action here. We'll smack you. And we will go ahead and just distract you again. And then their turn. Alright, can we get into range here? We'll say spin. And we'll do a normal attack. And there we go. First mini-boss down pretty quickly. Looks like we got a vial of some sort. Okay, so let's see what we got for you. Think too hard. Take damage equal to your charisma. So your intelligence. Next spell you cast this turn is free. Okay. That's not gonna be too important. Tumble might be good to just get some movement in here. Or we can do our Falcon Punch. Falcon Punch! Your move action becomes a dash attack. Not my favorite. So actually, this is not my favorite one. So that's why we have the reroll here. So let's go see what else we get. You and each ally get +2 and knock by a unit. Adjacent units 2 tiles. Okay. Poke, uppercut, and ice punch. Okay. Again, not the best ones in my opinion, but punching a unit into air, lobbing it back 3 tiles. Unfortunately, these are a lot of like high-level things, but I think getting some shield and being able to help out with that, I think would be good. Yeah, I don't like inflicting freeze because then you can't do any damage afterwards. But it can be used. There's some different things that are involved with that, so I think being able to uppercut someone, I think we'll just go with that for now, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our hard area, but first let's see, yes, cleanse all debuffs, okay. Let's go see a elite fight here. Alrighty, so we could move up a little bit. In fact, yeah, let's just go ahead and move. We could move to here, but then the body will block the attacks. We'll go ahead and just do this. We'll say distract, and then we'll go and do that. And there we go. Do we want to clear the body? Nah, we don't have to. So we'll end our turn. Owie. Go ahead and go up to here. And we'll say melee attack. Now we could move forward, but it's blocked, unfortunately, by all the bodies here. Which is alright. Go ahead and just brace and end our turn. We can't even shield because of the body is blocking, so that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and move to here, and we'll get a heal going. So now we can go up and do this if we wanted. And we'll end our turn. And that got destroyed. What was that? Oh yeah, it was just a corpse, I believe, so. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward here. And we want to try to get into range as much as possible here. We'll do a lob shot on you. Let's go ahead and just take care of you as well. Alright, and in our turn. Do we want to greed step anywhere? We do not. Let's go ahead and just take care of you. And we also will move up to... Oh yeah, it's a good range here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just move to here and take care of you as well. And there we go. Can you and Greet step back to the money? And do we want to distract anything? Yeah, we could distract you. And oh yeah, the blinders is very straight lines here, so... Okay. Let's go ahead and say move to here. Then we'll move to here. And we'll say a little bit of a spin attack. And oh yeah, you do spawn more enemies. I did not think about that. And we'll say uppercut you. And we are going to beast mode. Alright, we'll end our turn there. Yeah, so we're going to take a little damage, but our shields will help us, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and heal you. And we'll do a dash attack on you. And we'll end our turn. Alrighty, so now we could picnic. I kind of want to get into a range of things and start attacking. Alright, so let's see here. We got 3 enemies left. Let's see if we can get them all. Unfortunately not. And I did get into range of that one, so that's unfortunate, but that's all we can do. Alright, let's go ahead and go to, let's say, here. We'll do that to you. And yeah, we'll end our turn. Let's move you forward and take care of you, and that should be the battle. Okay. I could have stalled a little bit and tried to get some pickups, but I think just having the clear it in fewer rounds is going to be better than, you know, trying to get more pickups. Ethereal. Gain 4, that. Holy Shield 3, Heal 2, Embrace 1. Ooh, that's a lot of mana, but we could technically do it, and I don't think we'll be really using our abilities up until that point. We could do that. Chosen Warrior, give a unit +1 damage, that unit becomes the alpha. If there's an alpha, this spell must target it and it gives +1 bonus attack. Ooh. Okay, that'd be good, like a buffing, or waste time and do nothing. Not sure what's the deal with that. Maybe there is some, like, obscure combos I'm not aware of, but... let's see. Heal unit, remove its debuff. That unit gets +1 to a random time, becomes the alpha. Okay, so we get some alpha abilities. We do that. Honestly, I think Chosen Warrior is going to be nice. As for turn order... yeah, let's do Chosen Warrior. I think that's a good one there. Alright, let's go ahead and get our rare chest here. And we got the lucky coin. I think I've gotten this one before. Coins that spawn at the start of each battle are doubled. Oh, okay. +2 luck. I say let's give that to our rogue here. And have a higher chance of critting. Like so. Okay. And let's go to our random event. Layla finds an old can. Let's see. So we can do drink or take with our luck. We both have 7. Let's go ahead and just try drinking it. Alright, feels particularly ready for the next battle. Awesome. So I'm assuming it's like a buff that they got. Can't really see it though. Unless... Can we see it from here? Don't see any plus of things. So, okay, I guess we'll find out. It looks like you started off with 2 brace. Okay. I say that's better than nothing, so... Alright, what do we got here? We got those guys. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and just get into range here. We'll distract you, and we'll smack you. Won't be able to hit anything else, which is fine, and we'll end our turn. Owie. We'll go ahead and say... Let's move forward. We'll move up to you. We'll do a spin attack. Yeah, let's do spin attack. And then the smack. And we could shield something, but I don't think we can have line of sight, which is fine. And we'll say, let's go ahead and give you the alpha here. And we'll go ahead and move you to here. And heal you. We could holy weapon up just to get a little bit closer, but I think we'll be fine just to stay here. Alright, let's go ahead and get into range here. And we'll say lob shot. Take care of you in 1 shot. Oh, lovely. Nothing else is in range, so we'll go ahead and just end our turn here. Okay. Now we have our rogue here. Let's go ahead and move up to here. We can attack you here. And we have a reload with our boxing gloves here. We'll go ahead and do that. We could greed step. In fact, let's go ahead and get some money while we're at it. Let's just go to here. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, unfortunately, well, we could do a little bit of a spin attack just to clear the bodies. Go up to here. And we'll smack you. And that should be the battle. Okay, wasn't too bad of a fight. And our level up is with our cleric. When you heal another unit over their max HP, you both gain +1 there. Okay. When you heal now, they also gain +2 mana. Not too bad. You can use consumables on other units or scavenger. I think when you heal now, they also gain +2 mana. It's kind of nice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do Angelic Inspiration. Yeah. So when you heal now, they also gain +2 mana. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I believe if we just do our passive, that should also give them mana from doing that as well. So I think that'd be a good little combo there. Alright, let's see. There's Missouri Strain on the ground here. Or Stain on the ground here. You know what? Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's go for our luck here. Okay, so another buff for the next battle. Lovely. I'll have to see. I think that's Charisma up. We'll take a look here. Got some food. We go to here, and we got the monocle. Physical attacks can't miss. Ooh. Okay, that is something. These are actually both good items. This is a good damaging item. Let's see what we have enough. We do have enough money. But let's see. Bullseye. Your range attacks never miss and 25% crit hit. Okay. That just... I was going to get the monocles, but this would help out with that. Let's see. Finishing your charm, gain +2 damage and 5 HP. We could spawn fleas. But yeah, I think Bullseye is always a great one to go with here. Do we want to get more physical attacks can't miss and charisma? Could do that. Or we could get the 6-pack. No, we'll go ahead and just save our money and continue here. Alright, let's go on to the boss fight here. And we got Queen Hippo. So they're going to be doing quite a bit of damage over time, so we just kind of have to burn them down. Go ahead and get you to here. We'll say distract you. I'll do a little bit of a nail throw here. And one more time. There we go. End turn. Go ahead and move into range here. We will give you a shield. Sure, we probably saved it for later on in the fight, but that's fine. Let's do a little spin attack. We'll do a melee attack. And then we'll do an uppercut. And there we go. Already down to 38 health. Let's go ahead and give you the Chosen Warrior here. And then we'll move to here, get some money, and end our turn. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward. We have just enough range here. We could do that, but I think I just want to focus down. You know what? We will get stats up in an item, so we'll go ahead and do that and end our turn. Could Desecrate. You know, we'll just have that as like a little body blocker. We'll go from there. Alright, so yeah, he starts getting a little bit stronger and less braced though. But yeah, he does get stronger. We could move into range here. We'll do a distract. And we'll do that. Didn't crit though, okay. And then we'll move out of range like so. There we go, so now he's out of danger zone here. And we'll do a spin attack. We'll do a melee attack. And we'll do an uppercut. And end our turn. Alright, does anyone need heals? We could use some heals here. Give +1 unit. This spell must target if it goes again. Okay. Go ahead and just heal you. And we'll end our turn. Alright, so now that our attacks never miss, heavy shot, and boom. There we go. Okay, quick boss fight. Lovely. We got some items. The bramble is kind of nice one. Okay, so what we got here was we got backstabber. Always crits. Well, I can get the crit stuff going here. Critical hits immobilize and weakens to your basic attacks hit twice for half the damage. So we could potentially crit multiple times with that. No, I think being able to distract and then backstab, we'll always have just crits going here. We'll always have a crit pretty much the entire time, which would be nice, so... Excuse me. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead with the backstabber. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the junkyard here, but first let's see what items we picked up. We got the glowing sea. Your base attacks spawn tall grass. Huh, okay. Not the best item, and then clover would be good for a boss battle, so go ahead and equip that to you. And yeah, and the rock geo, the main attack, break squares, get money. Okay. Go ahead and give that to our cleric here, so he has something for up front. Personal. Okay, let's go to the junkyard and go from there. Alright, so this is the junkyard. We're going to be facing a lot of cats that have like bleeding effects and whatnot. So we'll just have to keep in mind that. In fact, if we want to equip anything that cleans debuffs, yeah, might as well. It doesn't hurt. So, alright, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so I believe these guys will have reflect projectiles and knock back units who contact it. So unfortunately, we can't really do much with that guy. I do want to try to take care of you if I can. So go ahead and go to here. We'll say distract. And we'll attack. And there we go. He's already taken care of. Excuse me. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, so they're going to be taking damage like that. I do want to try to get in close and personal. I'm already using up our knight, but I think it'll be necessary here. If I spin attack, I will take multiple damage. Let's see if I can just take care of you like that and then do spin. Yeah, unfortunately I knew that was going to happen, so go ahead and just take care of you and we'll brace and end our turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and make you the alpha here. We'll go ahead and move forward to here and we'll end our turn so we get some mana and healing going here. Excuse me, sorry about that. So we'll go ahead and attack you. You go there. We can go ahead and move you up. You will be in range here. And we'll say attack you. And there we go. No. Oh, okay. You can do really big range on these. If we just do that. Okay. So we can at least like get money on the field. Alrighty. So can I actually hit you guys is the question. If I do this... Okay, it does actually still work, but I did take a lot of damage here. Okay. I am going to go ahead and say... Greed step away just to get out of melee range here, and... yeah, we'll just end our turn here. Okay. Go ahead and move up here. These guys are just a little bit of a hassle, unfortunately, but not much you can do here. If I do that, I gotta think here. I could move in an L shape up to here. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be in range there, so go ahead and just do this. Take care of you, and we'll say end our turn. Anyone needs healing? I know you need healings, but I can't really get to you right now. Let's see. We could just keep buffing up our dude here. But I think with our healing here... Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. We will take a little bit here. We'll say boom. We did crit, which is nice. So yeah. Let's go ahead and just end our turn. That should heal. Oh, it did not heal. I'll have to take a look at that ability one more time, so... Alright, so I have a feeling I'm gonna get wrecked here. Got 16 health though. Alright, let's see what happens. Yep, 8 damage, but we did heal up, so... At least that gives us an excuse to get healed by our cleric. Okay, so we got Layla here leveled up. They got first impression, start each battle with 1 bonus attack. That's awesome. When you down a unit, gain +2 strength. Okay, that's pretty good too. Having an early bonus attack or getting more strength as you kill things. Killing if you don't have a weapon, gain a bone club. Honestly, I think the long-term fight, like the early fight, this is lovely, but long-term investment, like if you're, especially like on a boss fight when killing ads and stuff, I think the frenzy will be better in this situation. Let's see, but if we're going to be thinking of even long-term for breeding, I think having first impressions, bonus attack. Ooh, these are both good options. Frenzy. Let's go with the first impressions here. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Okay, let's continue. But before we do that, let me take a look at you here. Blessing of Spirit. When you end your turn, you and your allies heal 2, and the blessing is lost when you cast a spell. Okay. So any kind of spell, regardless, will turn it off immediately, and it will be lost. I'm assuming it's lost for the rest of the battle. So okay, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Okay, Ugly, answer me this. Which is better, Tappy Toes or Pirouette? Let's do Tappy Toes. Can you do the Running Man? Say he feels a burst of speed. Okay, I'm guessing you just have more movement? Yeah, okay, cool. Go to combat here. Alright, so these guys will transform into something that would be a lot stronger, so we kind of want to try to focus them down if possible. Can we get into range of multiple things here? Could. We are a little bit low on health, unfortunately. I could, however... Oh, I don't have enough for Greed Step. Boo! So we'll go ahead and just take care of... try to take care of the Jekyll here. We'll say Distract. And Smack. And we'll end their turn. Alrighty here. Yeah, so I could do Trojan Warrior, but I think I'm just going to heal up our buddies here. Like so. And just end their turn. And there we go. Yeah, we're getting lots of mana and that kind of thing. So unfortunately, I think the next ability I want to pick up is a movement ability, if possible. Just so we can get into range of things with him. So let's see here. Could use up our last knight. I'd rather save that for like a very important battle here. So go ahead and just do this, and we'll end our turn. Alright, so can we get into range of things here? We can. Go ahead and say heavy shot to you. We can do another heavy shot, but let's save our mana. Since we got the reload here. And we can go ahead and just say desecrate and end our turn. Yeah, nothing else in range, so we'll end our turn here. Alrighty. We got you up there. Or we could greed step to over here, so that way we can take care of you. Like so. Distract you. And smack you. And there we go. Alrighty. We do have an enemy here. Does anyone else need healing right now? We do not. So I guess we might as well just say Chosen Warrior to you. We'll move to here so we have a little bit of defense. We will take some damage, but that's okay. We'll do a Geo to you. And a Smack to you. Lovely. Alright, so we just got one enemy left. We could Chosen Warrior again. And we'll end our turn. And as you can see, not having a movement range on our fighter here kind of limits us here. But that's okay. Could do this to pick up the money. And end our turn. Alright, the question is, can we get into range? Which I don't think we can. And does anyone need heals? Not really. Does Picnic does anything else? It does not. So we'll save our mana and end our turn. Alright, round 3. Let's go ahead and just greed set to here. We will distract you. And do this. There we go. Alright. Did it in 3 rounds, but that's okay. We did get perks, is it? It's one of the abilities there. Or one of the drugs, so... Alright. Do we want to have more movement so we can get into range? Healing? Or damage? I mean, damage is always nice, and charisma would be nice for starting mana. So it could allow us to uppercut, but I think just getting into range is going to be good for our fighter here. So go ahead and do that. Yeah, I believe this is the speed one? Oh no, the range damage one. Well, we could just go ahead and put it on you for more damage. So let's do that. And let's move forward. Alright, what do we got here? We got the Mark IV. Mark IV. What is the Mark IV? After each 4th spell you cast, gain +2 intelligence. Okay. That would help him with some mana regen. But I think I'm pretty happy with this, other than could use it on you. start getting more charisma, but you don't really have any abilities that can utilize that, so we'll just hold off on that for now. Alright, knocking your cats off their feet, so we got a wind effect going on. Everyone gets blown around one tile. Okay. And our mini-boss is Trampy. Alright, so Trampy is an interesting boss here. He goes through a cycle of different abilities. So yeah, he's very interesting. Let's go ahead and... we can't greed step, unfortunately, and we can't really get into range. So we'll just go ahead and just get some money here and end our turn here. Could distract to see if that helps. It did miss though, unfortunately, but that's fine. Because of our blinders, right? Forgot about our blinders here. We could do that. Night broke, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and stun you. We'll go ahead and say melee attack. Do 20, another melee attack. Do a spin attack. And let's do an uppercut. And there we go. Already down to 35 health. Okay, does anyone need heals? You're just poisoned. I could cleanse you, but I don't think it's gonna really matter. I'll eat my words later, but go ahead and just make you the alpha here. And just end our turn here. Okay. Go ahead and move up here. Like so. Do a lob shot to you. We could have taken out the chicken to get a buff and item, but that's fine. I'd rather just do that. And end our turn. We did spawn some fleas, that's alright. Alright, so we got our rogue here. He would be out of range. I don't have enough money to greed step, so we'll just go ahead and do this. And win. Alright, that was a pretty easy boss fight there, so... Alright, so we got strength, because you got the broken paw. I mean, that would help with healing, but I think just, again, we're just having a hard time getting into range of things, so we'll just go ahead and just say full heal to that with the movement speed up. Another drug, again, the clover. Let's see what we got for our shop. Ooh, another lead mask. Petrified Pinky. If it would down you instead that breaks and you can... Okay. That's kind of a nice, yeah, nice like an onk kind of thing. And we got C here. Okay. We could start off with more mana, which means it would allow us to have more heavy, be able to do a heavy shot off the bat. Could do that. Speed is don't really as matter for the hunter, so is strength. Always do more damage, but I think I can talk. I think having more charisma and just being able to start off with a heavy shot, I think is nice. So let's go ahead and just get the charisma going here. And do we want to pick up the lead mask and the petrified pinky? Attack would down you instead. This breaks and you regain 50% of your max HP. Yeah, it's a good get out of jail for free kind of card, and these are both good. So, yeah, we can save these for later runs. Alright, let's go to our fight down here. We got some big guys here. Okay. Is there a way where we can get into range of multiple things here? You know, we could move up to there, but then start being wrecked by you. No, let's just kind of play it safe here. And see what we can get into range of. Can't greed step. Take a look at that. So, you know what? We'll just go ahead and go to here. We'll distract you and start whittling you down. So that way you're not an issue. Okay. So unfortunately, we just don't have the range on things anymore with the knight. We could move up to here. Let's go ahead and just move up to here, get some money, embrace, and end our turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and just move up to here. We'll take care of you. And we'll hold off. Does anyone need heals? Not really. So we could start doing Chosen Warrior. So we could do that. You know what? Let's go ahead and say Chosen Warrior to you. And we'll end our turn. Owie. Alright, go ahead and move up. Try to get into range of multiple things if possible. Yeah, like I said, we can now heavy shot something. Like so. And now we can lob. They both died. We could desecrate just to get some money on the field. And we are out of range of those guys, so we'll end our turn. Okay, so they did take damage and reveal that they are, in fact, a chummy. Let's go ahead and say... You're going to be in range of him, so let's go ahead and go over here. We'll distract you. And just start wailing on you. We'll greet step back to here to get some money, and end our turn. Could greet step a little bit closer to get some heals, but that's okay. And again, as you can see, my limitations of not having enough range here. We do that just to get you stunned, but it does not stun. We'll go ahead and just brace up and end our turn. Oh yes, we do have another enemy there. I could go to here. Go ahead and just smack you and give you the chosen warrior. And we'll end our turn. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. And this should take care of things. We'll go ahead and just say heavy shot. And we'll do that. There we go. 2 rounds. And get some loot here. I think that gives you scrap or armor. But we'll see. So I can't recall if actually our ranged attacks will be affected by dexterity. The rogue the thief has kind of like an odd interaction with the strength and range. I do think I want to give them. They got plenty of speed. We do want to have maybe some mana regen would be nice, but also getting some health I think would be good for some survivability. And I have a cat here now who has joined the fray on my desk. We'll see how that entails. I think for early game I want to go with getting furniture early right off the bat. So let's go ahead and do that. Like so. Got a furniture box. And what else we got? Oh yes, we did get these. Doesn't hurt to just have a petrified pinky already off the bat here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give that to you. Don't really need it to put that on anyone else. Could just get +4 armor, but I don't think that's necessary. In fact, we can just do that. And we'll go from there. Right, anyone else could use that? No. Okay. Go ahead and go here. We could run, or we can give him a little kissy. Let's give him a little kissy. Yay! There we go. Don't know what that did, but we'll keep on going. Alrighty, so we got some pretty tough guys here, and yeah, he's also stuck way back there. We'll go ahead and just say, what is this? Antidote. Don't really need that right now. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and say go to here. They are in the bush here, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a shame. Ooh, double miss. Man, we're always just 1 out of range of things here, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? We'll go ahead and just use the shield on you, buddy. And we'll end our turn. Alright. His turn ended. Do we want to start doing Chosen Warrior on you? Yeah, let's go ahead and start doing that. We'll move up to here to help with this other side. And we'll end our turn. Owie. Alright, so we could go up into a little bit more of a range here. We want to get in the range of multiple people. Unfortunately, you can't really get into a spot that will be ideal. Oh, actually, this is a good spot, but they can start dashing, so I gotta be careful here. Go ahead and do that. And then that. Kind of a waste of the heavy shot, but that's okay. Do that, and let's just go ahead and desecrate you. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, ouch. Dash jacks hurt. Alright, so we could greed step. Just nice. Let's go ahead and say go to here with the idea of going with a greed step. Gotta make sure I have enough before I teleport. Go to here. And we'll just greed step away to... Let's go to safety relatively here. So, and end our turn. Alright, so we got here. Might have to move back up to here just to take care of this guy. Go ahead and smack you. Like so. There we go. And we'll go ahead and just face this way and brace and end our turn. Yeah, unfortunately turn order didn't favor us here, but we could CPR them. Clear! Go ahead and move up to here. Dash into you and end our turn. Yeah, unfortunately you got a broken something. I have to double check that at the end of battle. Yeah, these guys hurt. Okay, go ahead and move into range here. We can distract you, hit you for that much, and then warp away. End our turn. Let's move up to here. We will do a spin attack. And we'll smack you. And yeah, we are set for that. You know what? We could go ahead and just uppercut a body here for the fun of it. Do I want to heal? Yeah, you're gonna be doing dash attacks. Yeah, it's not the best, but we'll do this. Oops, go ahead and heal you. And we'll holy weapon up to here. And create a little bit of distance so he doesn't do a combo here. And we'll end our turn. Still did a combo, but that's okay. We could picnic. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, a little bit of utility, a backup healer just in case. And we'll heavy shot him. And lob shot you. There we go. A little bit of a tougher battle than we've seen so far, but we still managed to do it. We did get an injury, but we'll see what that entails. We got Healing Word to heal the unit at range. You and adjacent units gain +2 speed. Actually, that can be kind of nice. It's more of a support role here. Let's see. Melee attack that deals damage equal to your range. Rounded up or rebuke. Deal damage to a unit equal to the damage that unit last dealt. Damage to the unit equal to the damage that unit last dealt. Interesting. Rebuke. We also have stimulants. And honestly, I think I kind of want to go with stimulants here. That way, I guess depending on turn order, we can give some speed to our other units. Okay. Let's see what happened to our hunter here. They did unfortunately get a torn tendon, but they still have 11. So that's fine. Okay. Go ahead and continue here. So I've got splinters. Ooh, okay. So that did give us a cursed item. So more strength and less health. So it kind of balanced out there, which is fine. Yeah, so okay, nail throw is affected by, I believe, ranged or dexterity, so I'll keep that in mind for future. Alright, let's go ahead to our boss battle here. Versus the Chubs and Nubs. Okay, so this fight, we're gonna have to kind of balance taking these guys down. I did have an instance where I had like a infinite combo where they basically killed each other, which was kind of funny. But yeah. No, sorry, I'm dealing with my cat here trying to chew on my microphone, so if you hear a little bit of bumping, that's what it is, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this. So we'll say distract, and we'll say that, and that, like so, and we'll end our turn. Excuse me, mister, don't do that. Let's go ahead and say go to here. We'll stun you so you don't start spinning. Go ahead and do this. RD, what are you doing? Go ahead and uppercut you into him, and we'll end our turn. Owie. Yes, so let's go ahead and go up to here. We'll heal you. We'll do stimulants on everyone. Do it again. And we'll end our turn with a dash. No, we'll stay back here and that'll be fine. Alright, so now we have those here. Let's go ahead and get behind cover here. We'll do a heavy... before we do that, we'll do speedball. We'll do a heavy shot on you. That's going behind him, which is fine. Normal shot there, and then we'll do a shot here. And we'll end our turn. Okay. little bit of damage, but that's okay. Go ahead and say greed step to here. We will do a nail throw on you. And we'll end our turn. Ow. We can go ahead and go to here. Like so. We'll do a spin attack. That did a lot of damage. Smack you. And we'll do a uppercut on you. And we'll face you and end our turn. Ow. Alright, we definitely need to get in range and heal you, buddy. Do that, and we'll give you the alpha here. We need to cleanse you. We do not. We could holy weapon away, but no, we'll stay in range here. Alright, so now we have our hunter here. Let's go ahead and get into range here. Could take care of you before he starts spinning. Nope. Oh, it did spit over, so that's fine. Go ahead and do it like that, and end our turn. Alright, getting a little low on health here, but that's okay. Go ahead and go to here. We'll distract you. And smack you. I said we'll smack you. And we'll end our turn. Alright. Go up to here behind you. Give you a little smack, and that should be it. There we go. Victory. Alright, so we got a bomb and I think a fetus. Alright, so we can do a dash forward and knock attack like that. 1D chess. The dumber you are. Dash forward with an attack and with a knockback. We could do that. But I'd rather just reroll and see if we can get something a little bit better. You and each allied cat gets adjacent unit +1 damage and +2 strength. Interesting. Huddle. Okay. So that could be like a first turn. If we can't get in a range, we could just do that. Do we want to do huddle here? Click bruise on the unit or melee attack that increases over time. Yeah, let's try huddle out. It won't be... Unfortunately, this is the last fight here, but let's see what we got here. Stem cells, gain +3, regen, and that's 2. Throw bomb, and that's 1 use. Okay. So that was the junkyard here. Go ahead and go here. Yeah, we return victorious to Penny Pinchin Fists. And that should unlock the next area. Which is the graveyard. As well as a boss fight that's not my favorite. But we'll get into that on a future run here. We'll go ahead and just let this play out. Yeah, so I guess as a little bit of a spoiler, let's just say the animation it's doing right now is kind of BS. But if you know how to corner him, that will be a key thing to keep in mind. Alright, so we got the Boneyard is now available. Alright, we got the cats coming back here. And yeah, that should do it for this episode here. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take care of our storage as well as some other things like getting the cats all straightened and what. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying and I hope you guys have a good day. Alright, bye-bye now.